Hello and welcome to your ChatGPT Minute. This week we're going to look at ChatGPT as a study buddy, specifically how ChatGPT can help summarize and outline an article and maybe even quiz students on their understanding. So I found this article, 10 Steps to Learning About Keyboard Fugue Efficiently. I have the PDF full text. I'm going to click on that so I can open it. Now, unfortunately, I can't just download this article and then upload it to ChatGPT. I'm going to have to do some copy pasting. So I'll take this and just copy paste down. This may be one of the sources of failure. If a student's trying to do this, sometimes the text does not copy very well. So I've got this text, I'm going to copy it, and here it is over here. So I'm going to simply select all of this, copy it. I did it in a Word document because I wanted to see kind of how it would come out if it would get the pagination right, and it did. I'm going to go back over into ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, "Hi, GPT, would you please summarize and outline the text I'm about to paste?" And it will give me a Roger Righto. Let's have it. So now I'm going to paste that text and hit send. And ChatGPT is working on it. Here's a summarized outline of the text you provided. Introduction, challenges in learning box fugues, 10 steps to learning a fugue. This is nice. Practicing the fugue and conclusions. All right, so it's not quite as long as the article. And let's see if I can ask it for something else. Great. Can you give me a quick abstract of this information in narrative form? Well, it did the same thing. Sometimes ChatGPT insists on doing it their own way. All right, now let's see if we can get can you quiz me on my understanding of this article with some questions? Please present them one at a time so I can answer each one and get feedback. Question 1. What are some of the challenges that many developing pianists face when learning and playing Bach fugues? Well, the fingering can be very tricky. There are multiple polyphonic lines that must be projected. Let's do that. Great job. You've identified 2 key challenges: tricky fingering and multiple polyphonic lines. Bach's fugues require careful coordination of the fingers and hands due to their complex counterpoint, and projecting each independent line is crucial for an effective performance. Why is it important for students to listen to multiple recordings of Bach's fugues by accomplished performers? I'm going to try to get this one wrong and see what it says. Many students learn by ear, and so this is how they will learn the notes. That's a horrible answer. Oh, but ChatGPT said I'm absolutely right. But it does a better job of answering the question. Listening to recordings by accomplished performers helps students learn the notes by ear, aiding their understanding of musical interpretation, phrasing, dynamics, and overall direction. I think this is ChatGPT being extraordinarily helpful. If it had left out help students learn by ear and just gone with by accomplished performers can aid their understanding of musical interpretation, phrasing, dynamics, and overall direction. It also helps develop a sense of good taste for Bach's playing. Those are pretty good answers. What role does understanding the overall structure of fugue play in effectively learning and performing it? It plays no role. You just play the notes in order. It's close, but not quite accurate. Very good. So I was trying to get something wrong and get it to correct me, and it did. Why does the author suggest starting with a 3-voice fugue without complicating the subject treatments for beginners? 4-voice fugues pass the contrapuntal lines around to different hands and fingers, and it is better to start with a simpler texture so that students can have some success and learn to love Bach. I haven't read the article. That's my answer. Okay, so this has been your ChatGPT Minute, give or take a few, and how students can use ChatGPT as a study buddy. Again, as with everything with ChatGPT, you need to warn your students about hallucinations and the odd sense that ChatGPT wants to make you happy with what it responds. So it took a while for me to get them to correct me, to get ChatGPT to correct me on one of my answers. And on one answer that I gave that I think is just completely wrong, they said, that's absolutely right. So you need to be careful. But this can be a good study aid for a student that needs a little bit of help with some larger articles. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.